Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. My name is Onyinye and this is my YouTube channel. I share lifestyle videos, beauty videos, which I've not been doing a lot of lately, and bits and pieces of the things that I love, in the hopes that you guys will like it as well and learn. Yeah, so just go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. So this video is going to be a first trimester update, but before we get into like all of the signs and symptoms and everything that I experienced during my first trimester, I wanted to give you guys updates on all of the things that are going on since the last video that you guys saw. So as you know, I don't think I need to be repeating this in all of my pregnancy related videos, but my situation is sort of unique because of the fibroid. So my processes and my regular visits to the hospital would not probably be the norm for like a lot of pregnant people, so bear that in mind while you are watching this video. But since the last video that I uploaded, I've been to the hospital about 4 times. Yeah, I think I've been to the hospital about 4 times. During one of those visits, my doctor had to remeasure like the biggest fibroid that I had, and I remember I told you guys I was 17 centimeters. So by the time I went back the next appointment, it measured 12. So I don't know, I'm classifying it as a miracle that it shrunk by about 5 centimeter or 5 whatever, but it's no longer 17, it's now 12. So that's like the biggest date. So now into the main part of the video, which is like the signs and the symptoms I've experienced through like my first 3 months of being pregnant. So the first thing I would like to mention, which is basically the biggest thing that has happened to me during this period, is pain. The pain has been ridiculous, and like I said, it's as a result of the fibroids. So I have been in pain. I experienced the first one when I discovered that I had fibroid, which was about like a few days after I took my pregnancy test. So and that pain lasted for, I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 days. It lasted almost a week, and I was able to manage that with like painkillers, and then it stopped. But towards the end of my first trimester, around 11 weeks to like 13 weeks, I was in pain. Like it was horrible. I think it was even like, it was worse than like the first pain that I experienced. It was really bad, and it lasted longer than the first one. This one almost 8 days or even more. So like pain has been like a constant thing. With the second phase of the pain that I experienced, I started bleeding as well. So I had to go to the hospital to check, and then they saw something. He said he saw there's like a blood, there's like a dark line around my placenta. I don't know if I should call it a placenta abruption or whatever, but it was the cause of the bleeding. So I was experiencing pain and bleeding as well, so I had to go to the hospital. But right now that has cleared, I'm fine. But yeah, pain. Another major thing that happened with me this first 3 months was my stomach. I don't know how to explain, but everything that was happening in my belly, I did not understand. I was bloated, I was constipated, the fact that I was always feeling pain. I could not differentiate between the things that were going on in my tummy. Whether I was hungry, if I needed to use the restroom, or if I was just thirsty. It was just really weird. I was constantly constipated, constantly bloated. My tummy was always hard. It was like always hard and very uncomfortable. It was very difficult to lie down in certain positions. My tummy was just really weird, and so I had to like switch up my diet a little. I started taking a lot of fruits. One thing that really helped was oranges. I remember like the first time I took oranges, I woke up the next morning and my tummy was really soft, and I was like, wow, I can't remember the last time that like, my tummy felt like this soft and nice. So yeah, that was what helped to like elevate that symptom. Something else I experienced was appetite loss, and this happened in the very beginning, and to be honest, I'm really not sure if this was as a result of pregnancy or if it was psychological, because you know, after I discovered that like I had fibroids, I there were just so many things going on in my head, and because I didn't want them to grow any bigger, I sort of started watching like what I eat, and then I stopped eating. Like I stopped wanting to eat. I had that phase for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks where I was just scared about like the whole thing, and googling my symptoms. Then I realized that like your first 3 months is a time when like the fibroid grows, if it's going to grow. So I just had that stuck in my head, and I think that made me lose appetite. I wasn't eating as much as I would usually eat. I just felt like the regular food that I eat are the things that feed the fibroid and cause it to grow. So I sort of, you know, psyched myself to not want those things. But I'm past that now. I'm eating better now. Even though I still try to take a lot of fruits and vegetables and restrict sugar. My husband is my sugar police, but yeah, I've been trying so that I'm able to manage through this, because I know that even though certain food causes the fibroid to grow, I still need nutrition so that I have a healthy baby. The child needs to grow. So in the end, what will happen will happen. So yeah, I'm past that now, but that's also one of the symptoms that I experienced. So those are like the major symptoms that I had all through my first trimester. I think the biggest one was just the pain. I didn't have morning sickness, which I thank God for, because the stories I've heard about that is just a mess. The only time that I would throw up or have like the nauseating feeling to throw up is when I brush my teeth in the morning and at night. Like it's like everything in my tummy wants to come out. I did not experience a normal morning sickness, whether in the morning or through the day, so that's a good thing. Another thing that I experienced was like weird taste in my mouth. I still experience that even now. When I eat, it leaves like a weird taste in my mouth. I have to chew gum or go and brush my teeth, which is really frustrating. Or that's just like a minor thing that I can definitely deal with. I'll take that over pain anytime, any day. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.